Hi students, this is a class that I am going to deliver for 3rd and 4th grade. You share something, in this case diagrams, and we're going to see that from 2 different point of views. But first of all, I need to tell you that because it's the same information, is in both lesson plans, I am going to give like a common class for both of you, and then we're going to make some little tweaks here and there to make appropriate for your grade. So we're going to talk about this here, different types of diagrams. Okay, you can type that in your Google browser and then you can get a lot of information. We are going to use our notebook, so please write today's date. Remember that you're going to write first the day you're writing, then the month. This moment is May, so you may write May here, and then the ordinal number and the year. Let's do it. First, copy the definition. This definition that you have here, okay? You're going to copy all this, the definition for a diagram. Diagram is a simplified for drawing showing the appearance, structure, or workings of something, a schematic representation. Here you have the translation for that. If you actually copy that and then paste it in a browser, it's going to give you the exact same definition. Let's see what it finds. There you go. It's the exact same definition. A simplified drawing showing the appearance, structure, or workings of something. A schematic representation. That's exactly what we have here. So copy this, please. I'm going to give you a few seconds. I'm going to pause the video and then you can come with the next part. I'm going to keep this on screen for 10 seconds, so pause the video and copy it. Very good. Now copy the types of diagrams that we have here. I'm going to leave the picture just like that so you can copy each of them, the six of them. Regular diagram, Venn diagram, bar graph, flow chart, pie chart, cycle diagram. The regular diagram is used to explain things. The Venn diagram is used to classify. The bar graph measures. A flow chart shows a process. The pie chart is quite similar to the bar graph but shows proportions. Proportions of a whole. Partes de un todo. And the cycle diagram shows you a circuit. So we're going to explain everyone on detail, but first copy all these 6 squares. I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to give you 10 seconds. Pause the video and copy all that. Okay? Cópielo. Okay, let's go to the next part. A regular diagram. Copy all this. You're going to copy everything here. Vas a copiar todo lo que está aquí. Si ya lo tienes en tu libreta, no hay necesidad de copiarlo. Esta clase la vi con alumnos de 3er grado durante los días de clase antes de la contingencia. Así que la mayoría ya tenían los dibujos básicamente, ya se había explicado cada uno de ellos. En este caso vamos a tener que copiar. Aquellos que no lo tengan, lo copian por favor. Parts of a flower. That is a regular diagram. Body parts. A regular diagram has a title. A title. This is the title of this diagram. And this is the title of this diagram. So, title. It has an illustration. This is the illustration. in the middle or in one of the sides. For example, here is the drawing of the boy or the flower. This is the illustration. Then it has labels, the words, flower, leaves, stem, root. Or here the body parts, hair, eyes, nose. Those are the labels. And also has connectors. In this case, arrows. These are the connectors. The arrows that you can see here. Or dotted lines, like this here. Dotted lines. These are called connectors. Please copy this. I'm going to give you 10 seconds. Pause the video. I'm not giving you 10 seconds, but I'm going to give you 10 seconds on screen. So please freeze the picture, make a pause, make a pause here, do a pause, and then start copying this before we can move on. Very good. This is the next type of diagram. It's called Venn diagram. Why is it called Venn diagram? Well, because they were created firstly by this person, John Venn, around 1880. He was an English mathematician, logician, and philosopher, so he introduced the Venn diagram. Please copy this definition of the Venn diagram. Venn diagram. We use a Venn diagram to classify information. In this example that you have on the right, we have children that likes vanilla ice cream and children that likes strawberry ice cream. But there are people that likes both flavors. Hay gente que le gustan los dos sabores. These people here likes vanilla. These people here likes strawberry. But Chuy, Pablito, Terry, and Elisa likes both of them. Okay? Please copy this example and the text. Next type of diagram, a bar graph. A bar graph is a diagram that helps us measuring things, quantities. In this example, we have a recycling project and we use 4 columns. One for each of the mentioned recycled categories: plastic, metal, glass, paper. And you can here see in this axis, you can see the quantity, probably the kilos that you have gathered of that. Here you have the different types of things that you're recycling. So which material has the highest quantity? Well, plastic and paper. But you have only about 2 kilos of glass. Okay? This graphic helps us to measure things. Please copy this. I'm going to leave this for 10 seconds on screen. So pause the video and copy everything. Para el video, deténlo y cópialo. Ponlo en pausa y copia todo. The next type of diagram is called flow chart. Diagrama de flujo se le llama en español. A flow chart is a type of diagram that represents a workflow or process. It has different shapes, squares, rhomboids, etc., to represent a step of the process. In this case, the flow chart is made to solve a problem. For example, the lamp does not work. Un diagrama de flujo es un tipo de diagrama que representa el flujo de un proceso, cómo va pasando. Tiene diferentes formas, tiene cuadrados, rombos, tiene conectores como las flechas, y cada uno de estos representa un paso para resolver generalmente un problema. Por ejemplo, aquí es que no funciona el foco. The lamp doesn't work. Is the lamp connected? Is the lamp plugged? Excuse me. ¿Está conectada la lámpara? ¿No o sí? Yes, no. Si no está conectada, conecte la lámpara y se va a solucionar el problema. If the lamp is plugged in, si está conectada, entonces tenemos que revisar el siguiente paso. Bulb burned out. ¿Se fundió el fusible? ¿Se fundió el foco? Yes, sí. La solución entonces sería replace the bulb. No. Well, repair the lamp. Si no sucedió eso, si el foco está bien, no está fundido, entonces quiere decir que hay que reparar la lámpara. So this is a flow chart. I'm going to leave this 10 seconds on screen so you can copy it. Pause the video and copy this. The next one is called a pie chart. It's a circular statistical graphic which is divided into slices to illustrate numerical proportion, slices, rebanadas. That is why called a pie, un diagrama de pie, donde se dividen diferentes rebanadas de diferentes tamaños, lo que indica su proporción de un total. Cada uno de estos pedazos, si usted los suma, deberá de sumar 100%, la totalidad de lo que se busca. In this case says favorite type of movie. And you have sci-fi 20%, drama 5%, romance 30%, comedy 20%, action 25%. So here we have that the biggest slide is romance. So most of the people likes this. Finally, the cycle diagram. Cycle diagrams are a type of graphic organizer that shows how items are related to one another in a repeating cycle. Important to remember that this is a cycle, something that is repeating itself. Use a cycle diagram when there is no beginning, no end to a repeating process. For 4th grade, we're going to check more than anything 4 types of diagram. The first one being the regular diagram, in which we have a central figure, we have an illustration, we have the title of the diagram, we have the labels, the words, and we have the connectors to the picture. This is a regular diagram. Also, we need to keep in mind the Venn diagram, like this one here. In this case, this describes the characteristics of whales and fish, ballenas, pescados, and what they have. You know, whales have hair, they give birth, they breathe air. Fishes lay eggs, have scales, breathe water, and the things that they have in common is that they live in water, have fins, and can swim. The bar graph, in this case, it helps us to measure. For example, this chart here. Who is the team that gets or has gotten more titles in soccer in Mexico? Well, this is a chart that helps you to measure that. But the one important for us in 4th grade is this, the cycle diagram, like this example. In this case, we have a carbon cycle, how it goes, how it returns, and keeps doing the circuit. This is what you're going to have. Homework, tarea para 4º grado. Classify the following animals to herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. Bee, butterfly, human, jaguar, lion, pig, rabbit, sheep, spider, and wolf. Which type of diagram would you use? Make a note out of this and then the last part of the homework. This is in Spanish. According to the explanation that we gave in class and what we have shown here, please, on your notebook, write and draw a diagram that shows a cycle. It's free choice. You can choose anything that you want, but write it on your notebook. Okay, so that's it for today. Take care, kids. Enjoy your life. Que disfruten de su vida. Nos vemos próximamente. Bye bye.